Hey all, it's Art here, Kevin Entertainment, with a review of WWE 2k19. I'm letting you hear the music for a little bit to see how bad it is. The music in these games are quite terrible constantly. Let me go through a couple of the ways to do things. I'll go through the single player mode since that's what I concentrate on personally, but let me first say that any footage used in this game is for the purpose of review. I paid for it myself, so it was a bought copy. I am reviewing it, and my thoughts are my own, but the footage is from WWE 2k19. Let me go into something new this year, and that's 2K Towers. It's kind of a gauntlet style match. The commentary in this game is god awful. We'll do a women's one, and then we'll do a see what this is. A positive for the game is, let me turn them, maybe you'll be able to hear the music still in the video, maybe not. Positive is this is the deepest roster of any WWE 2K game. However, and another positive the game has is that wrestling is fluid. However, the controls are clunky and reversals are timed on luck. They're not timed on skill, they're timed on luck. You can see even the women have a deep roster. So I'm gonna pick, let's go with Alexa Bliss, why not? I'll let you listen to the entrances, or I'll turn on the entrances again. But there we go. Here, I'll turn them on in a second, because the game is itself gorgeous. However, when wrestlers run, they run like they hit, like they've got a pogo stick up their butt. So here's the entrance.
It's Little Miss Bliss.
And you can hear the canned commentary from the worst commentary team in all of wrestling: Byron Saxton, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves.
5 feet of fury. Remember the good old days when Alexa Bliss would toss glitter and smile and make you feel good?
It's just they sound stupid. They sound worse than they do on WWE television, and that's something I didn't think was possible. The game in and of itself, I'm going to mute it again. The game in and of itself is gorgeous, and it does play well. But it doesn't. It's not as skill-based as Fire Pro Wrestling World that I reviewed earlier on this channel last year when it first came out. The wrestling is smooth as video game wrestling can be. They move with a more quickened pace, and you can target limb attack, which is really cool.
Face breaker. What a stomp. Good grief.
But like I said, the reversals are, as always, time and luck based.
Oh man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
I got one there so you see how those work. And this is the dumbest submission system there is.
This might be it. Oh, my. Ooh, neck breaker.
Alexa Bliss looking a little stunned here.
But she knew this match wasn't going to be easy. You know, she's the kind of competitor that
But
actually
it
likes getting
wrestles
hit.
well.
It motivates
Online
her.
is
And
still
this might
clunky.
just be-
I
Look at
won't
this.
bother
Alexa
showing you
Bliss jumps
that.
to Raw has
The
been a
kickout
textbook
system
example of
is once
division
again
dominance.
timing
She
based.
won the Raw Women's Championship after only 19 days.
It's
and
harder
kept an iron
when
grip on the
a
title
wrestler
for months
hits their
afterward.
finisher to
This isn't going to be pretty. Neck breaker.
kick out, and they still want you to get a high star rating.
And Alexa Bliss
into
heads
the
for the
matches.
top rope. Michael, to say Bliss had a monopoly on the Raw Women's Championship is an understatement. She held that title for almost 4 months and then won the title back just 8 days after Sasha Banks beat her at SummerSlam.
And her second Raw reign was even better than her first.
The game is still run-of-the-mill. They've made some improvements, like Gone is the My Player mode, really. Like, My Player's still there, but the 2K showcase is back and goes through several things. The trophy list seems doable, but just because it seems doable doesn't really mean that you want to do it.
She better do something fast.
And the reason I say that is because
I don't know how she did it. That was impressive.
I don't know if you're going to spend a lot of time on the game. Now, I bought it while it was on the 2K Publishers sale, and it was $15.74.
Top turnbuckle. Look at this.
Very nicely priced.
Uh-oh, here's one. Insult to injury. This might be it, guys. Oh, man, Billie Kay doesn't even know where she is. Whoa, with
Twisted Bliss there. You see when you pull off the finisher, they still go into the very cool-looking replay. And it's still circling the pin for those on the PS4.
Alexa Bliss did it.
And that's what it looks like when you win.
Here is your winner, Alexa.
Now, most of the roster is not
Alexa
available.
Bliss has to be happy with that win.
I like that one.
The never say die attitude. It was as if
is not
was
available.
the only option here tonight.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.
Right from the start. You have to spend in-game buck points that you're going to see here in the screen here. See, I got a 3.5-star match, and I've got a total of 26,898 currently to this point of in-game currency that cannot be bought. I don't know exactly what they're called. It's marked by the little arrow things. But that for that you have to sell. You have to buy championships, arenas, and other wrestlers who aren't available from the start. And there's no real demarcation other than when you go to select a wrestler, it'll say, do you want to purchase this wrestler? That's the only demarcation I've seen. Oh, this is the first time I fought Ember Moon, so we'll watch and listen to Ember Moon's entrance. But I can say this, that all the entrances seem to be on point. All of the realism seems to be on point. And they do make it look like a real bona fide WWE broadcast, which is cool.
Oh, yeah. Ever so dangerous.
It's very cool, very awesome. It does make you feel like you're watching a WWE broadcast of any form or any nature. So I guess that's awesome.
It's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this
But
match.
for veterans of the series, even veterans who stopped like myself, I did not play 2K18 very much. The last one I really played hardcore was 2K16, and it doesn't feel like there's been much of a change in the system. It feels almost as 2K at this point is just running through the motions. I'm going to go ahead and quit this match so I can show you another feature that I want to show you. That's fine, I don't care. I'm going to show you a quick another feature that I want to show you, and that is 2K Showcase Mode. And in Showcase Mode, they have these vignettes where Daniel talks to you.
I was released twice, and just when I had scratched and clawed my way to the top, my in-ring career was over. I could have sat at home, satisfied with what I accomplished, but I decided that's not how I wanted.
And this is your story mode. This is your kind of like MLB Moments mode for MLB, like in MLB The Show, then the new version coming up. So you have to recreate things that actually happened. And here he's telling you what actually happened.
It wasn't too long after that I was signed by WWE. When I first got signed by WWE in 2000, I had no idea really what to expect. Most of the guys on TV had been wrestling for years and years, and at that point I'd only been wrestling for 6 months. Since I was still really new to all this,
It lets you skip when it's loaded, thank God, because I've already seen this part. But and see, it walks you through everything you need to know in most every area.
Welcome everybody to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena.
So see, I'll show you. Your checklist objectives is I have to perform a limb target attack, R1, from front face like R1 plus square or circle. So
competitor named Bryan Danielson. I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
Well, that's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
He's on the ropes, and the ref wisely stops the count. He wants to do this in the ring.
Slammed with authority.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
in this one you don't have to worry about star ratings. It's more about
what impact?
the objectives.
Suplex. Look at Bryan Danielson.
I think Cena is a little surprised by the offense of this relative unknown.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like things are about to get even worse. John Cena's stock has really risen lately, so it's no surprise that he's now challenging Royal
But there you can hear
Brock
the
Lesnar. Just 7 months ago,
absolutely
he made
horrid,
quite an
putrid
impact on his debut.
When
commentary.
Vince McMahon implored the locker room to show ruthless aggression, John Cena did just that, answering Kurt Angle's open challenge and taking the now WWE Champion to his limit.
Going back to Cena's ruthless aggression, one could say Bryan Danielson's exhibiting that same exact thing here tonight. Would you agree, Cole?
Are you kidding me? Cena gave Angle a good fight because he's huge. There's no way this scrawny dork... Uh-oh. Is he done?
tell what's more outrageous, Cena's recent raps or those ugly yellow
Submission time.
Look at this. He let it go. Curious decision there, Michael.
And you can see how gorgeous the game is graphically, but graphics do not make the game. Like,
I think this is the beginning of the end.
and finally, I got the limb attack one.
He's going for it all. Look out! Snapmare takeover.
The fist has been dropped.
So let's look at the checklist there. Perform a grapple at the head of the grounded John Cena. Press X on a grounded John Cena. Gotcha.
Wow, elbow!
John Cena's been on a roll lately. Ever since he started spitting rhymes back in October, he started to rile up all of the SmackDown locker room.
Yeah, Cena has gained attention and earned some wins, but he doesn't have many friends in the back. Nobody wants to tag with a trash talker. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh! The two of you mentioned Cena's new trash-talking raps. He has so much to work with this nerd Bryan Danielson. I can't believe he didn't have a jam ready today.
Well, there's a time to rap and a time to shut
You
your
can
mouth.
finally go
Brock Lesnar is
backstage
your next
in
opponent.
2K19 as well.
Better be the
Don't
latter.
tell Cena to shut his mouth, Byron.
I'm good.
So I'll wait for his butt to get back in the ring, and then I'll
John
try to
Cena is the
complete
very
the objective.
prototype of a WWE superstar. He's got the physique and athleticism of a future WWE champion.
I completely agree, Byron. We've already seen him beat some main event talent like Chris Jericho and Rikishi in singles. Back in control of Cena.
And now it took over, so I bet I'm going to lose the match
Weaken the floor
because it took
power of
over
Cena by
here.
taking away one of his arms.
This is cutscene. This is not me playing right now.
Not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and
You
neutralize.
can tell by the way
it
it switched camera angles.
Cena, though,
Like
back
a
to his
scripted
feet.
match.
Bryan continues
This
to
looks
work
like
on the
you'd be
arm, but now
watching
Cena,
something on
test of
TV.
strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Effectively, you've lost me a while.
And a kick out. And again, Cena powering Danielson down.
Oh, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to reverse. And sends Cena
Get the
flying.
two
Incredible sequence.
Oh, man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
We say that sometimes there's no replacement for brute force. John Cena plays mind games.
Now it says damage John Cena in
What a
the
stomp.
Good grief.
What the?
What a stomp.
Good grief. We're seeing that trademark ruthless aggression from John Cena, and it's overwhelming Danielson.
Danielson isn't used to the big stage, guys. Cena's got this all wrapped up. Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Superplex!
Man, this is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Head scissors applied. Oh, look at this.
Guess I have to do it as much as it will let me, I
Here it
guess.
comes. He's got him. He might have it.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Harsh impact. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
Perform a strong strike while he's face up. Oh, hold that. Gotcha.
John Cena with a nice reversal. Oh, what impact. There's the pin. One. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Excellent out there.
German. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Got that one done too.
Cover. Too close for cover. Just when you thought it was over.
Oh, that's easy.
Wow.
I don't like how they make you do several things. That's kind of weird.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
Makes the match kind of drag out longer than it needs to.
And here we go now. Nailed it. If you're Bryan Danielson, what do you do at this point? As he
Did that, now it's cutscene again.
Cena gets up a boot just in time.
And now John Cena looking to take over. Looking up, put Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. And he got it.
Daniel Bryan loses, but I've completed the match.
Valiant effort by Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight. Hey,
To its utmost and fullest. So let's see what it says here. And then I'll exit out.
Gotta be impressed with Cena tonight.
First step, trophy.
A lot of guys would have parlayed competitive matches on heat and velocity into being signed full-time to WWE, but that's not how things turned out. It's like my wife Bree likes to say, if anything was easy for me, I wouldn't be Daniel Bryan. But before I could become Daniel Bryan, I was Bryan Danielson. And as Bryan Danielson, I went on quite the run through the Indies. Over the course of 7 years, I won my first World Championship and had some amazing matches against guys who went on to become major WWE superstars. Guys like Seth Rollins, Cesaro, all sorts of guys all over the place. A lot of hardcore fans even say these were some of the best matches in my career. Personally, I credit these matches and opponents for helping me build the foundation I would later need to make it as a WWE superstar. Fans on the indie scene weren't the only ones who took notice, because in 2010, WWE re-signed me and Daniel Bryan was officially born. My name is Daniel Bryan. I've been wrestling all over the world, and finally, I have an opportunity here in the WWE. Although much like childbirth, as I've heard from my wife, this was also a somewhat painful experience. I came back as part of NXT, which wasn't like the NXT that you know and love today. At the time, NXT was a reality show with rookies and pro mentors. Unfortunately, my pro was The Miz.
People will say that you're great, that you're a star, that you're ready for the WWE. You think you're ready?
Yes I do.
Well, one thing you have to learn about the WWE is you have to expect anything.
These cutscenes are nice, and this is a nice little treat.
Believe it or not, we didn't get along very well back then either. I think the most ridiculous thing we had to do in NXT was the obstacle course. Okay, so you're gonna do the monkey bars. Then we go in the ring and juggle. Then you're gonna see how fast you can drink soda. Side note, it was actually supposed to be a hot dog eating contest. When they realized I was vegan and they didn't have any vegan hot dogs, they turned it into a soda drinking contest.
I didn't know vegans could drink soda. Not drink at all.
I hadn't drank any soda in years. Think, watching that on TV, a grown man just drinking soda from a cup. That's it. Despite that, I did have the tremendous opportunity to show the WWE Universe what I was capable of when I got to face the World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho. I loved watching Chris Jericho from the time I was in high school. The stuff that he did at WCW, being able to go against the world champion on NXT on the first show, win, lose, or draw, that elevates you. And I was very thankful for that opportunity.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan. I've been looking for...
I am going to show you one more thing of what I mean here, so that you know what I'm talking about. And of course, I will let you know in an addendum if there are any more My Player modes, but it looks like there's only about 5 or so roads to his, so hopefully there's more showcases than just his. Otherwise, that makes Showcase a pretty short-ass mode, and it makes it not good in that sense of the word. But the game is gorgeous, the character models are great, the music is terrible as usual, per any sports game. Name a sports game, name a soundtrack that's horrible, let's be honest. And it's just, it's not... WWE 2k19 is a lot like Madden NFL Football, since they are really the only wrestling game, with the exception of Fire Pro Wrestling World, which to the hardcore wrestling fan like myself is amazing. I'll leave a link in the description to that review in the comments down below, or in the description down below. That review, this game is amazing. That game was amazing. It's an in-depth love letter to see, like, online here. You got team up, you got live, and you got private. Live is like how do I accept the... That's fine. Do I get to accept it in the options? Where the hell is he? Okay, I don't know how to accept the EULA, the online EULA. That's stupid. Oh, okay. Triangle. Yeah, I get to speed through this crap. The fact that you got to do this to get online is stupid, and then for online to be as sluggish and as clunky as it is criminal. It's just simply criminal. So I rate my games on a scale of pass, rent, buy, wait for a sale, or buy on launch. To give an example, a buy on launch game would be MLB The Show. That game's great every year. It's awesome every year. It should be bought on launch every year. To give an example of a past game, it would be WWE 2k17, because that game was terrible. But I give WWE 2k19 a buy it when it's on sale. It's certainly worth the $15.74 I paid for it on the 2K publisher sale. It is not in any way, shape, or form worth a full price tag. Hey, the video cut off there at the end there. I wanted to say that it is not worth the full price tag. It is not worth the full $65. WWE 2K, the 2K series as a whole, does a good job in... Excuse me there, I adjust the mic, you probably heard that. They do a good job in replicating the WWE TV production performance to a T. They're great at that. However, they don't give you the experience of being a WWE superstar. And that's where they make their mistake. Because I can watch WWE programming if I want to see the WWE TV production experience. I can't watch WWE. I can't be a superstar. This game could give me that, and it just doesn't. So, without further ado, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm in throes of March and Mystery Madness. More reviews coming up next week and this week, and you're gonna have a bonus video this week. So you should all be excited about that. But from bell to bell, from post to post, game on. I'll see you next time, and peace.